This is week 3 of turning $1,000 into $10,000 purely by flipping iPhones. 2 weeks ago, we started with $1,000 and now we have $3,640 and 2 iPhone 12 Pros in stock with a projected value of $1,300. And just like last episode, we have another strategy that is going to help us beat this challenge, and this one you do not want to miss, but I'll cover that later on in the video. And so our goal by the end of this week is to have $7,500, so we stay on track onto beating this challenge, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, it's the afternoon of day 1 and today we went on an absolute buying spree. This was probably the most profitable day of the series so far. As you can see in front of me, there is 3 phones, but there has actually been 4 more. Let me break it down. Okay, so today we bought 7 phones and you're probably thinking, Charlie, why do you only have 3? Like, what's going on? Well, just hold on, I'll get to that. So first of all, we got this 12 Pro Max. It's in mint condition, there's no damage, comes with a life-proof case, fast charger, original box, and 2 screen protectors. So we got it for $750 and we've got it listed up for $900. Next, we got this iPhone 13. It's in mint condition, still has a screen protector on it. We didn't get any accessories, but the battery health is 95%, which is amazing. So we got it for $500 and we listed it up for $650. And then third, we got this iPhone 12 Pro Max, no cracks, no damage. Came with a life-proof case, came with the original box. Very good buy. It's 256 gigabytes. We got it for $500 and we listed it up for $700. So between these 3 phones alone, it's about $500 in profit. Okay, now what about the other 4 that I mentioned before? Well, this morning before I picked up these 3, I actually picked up from one seller an iPhone 11 and an iPhone 13 with no damage. We agreed on $680, but on arrival I got it down to $650. And then we also picked up from another seller an iPhone 13 Pro Max with no damage for $650. And then we also picked up from another seller an iPhone 12 Pro Max for $500. We originally agreed on $550, but on arrival I got it down to $500. And so where did those 4 other phones just randomly go? Okay, so after buying those 4 phones this morning, I only had $1,840 left, and I'd already organized 3 more pickups for the afternoon, which were these 3 phones. And I did the math. After buying those 4 phones and only having $1,840 left, if I were to buy these 3 phones as well, I would only have $90 left. And only having $90 is definitely not ideal for a challenge like this, as then I'd be sitting there waiting for my next phones to sell on Facebook. And to be quite frank, all my phones were listed up for sale and nobody was messaging me and nobody was reaching out for them. So after picking up those 4 phones this morning and coming to that dilemma, I reached out to a local buyer I know who can of course sell his phones for more than me, and I asked him how much money he would give me for those 4 phones. And so he offered me $2,500 for them, which is about $100 less than what I could have sold them for myself. And so I said yes, as I was selling them instantly and he also came to me. And honestly, it was worth it, as from those 4 phones, I was still able to profit $700 and also able to then buy these 3 phones without coming to the dilemma of only having $90 and having to wait for stock to sell out before I can buy more phones. And so that's a piece of advice to all you guys flipping phones out there. Try find a local buyer who can buy your phones. And of course, you don't have to sell all your phones to this local buyer. I personally don't, because in the long run, it leads to a lot less money, but it's always good to have in case for whatever reason you need to sell your phones urgently, as sometimes it's not always good having so much inventory. But anyway, that now makes our total $2,590 and we have 5 phones in stock. Okay, what's up guys? It is day numero 2 and we've already organized somebody to pick up one of the iPhone 12 Pros, so check in after that. Okay, boom, we just sold the 12 Pro as you can see, which now makes our total $3,240 with 4 phones in stock. And well, let's go back to the drawing board and go find some more phones. Okay guys, it's about an hour later and we just organized to go pick up an iPhone 13 Pro Max with a cracked back for $550. So let's go get it right now. Okay, boom, we just got the 13 Pro Max. As you can see, that back is absolutely destroyed, but the front is spotless, which is great. So yeah, we're going to take it to the repairer to get it fixed for $150. So basically a $700 iPhone 13 Pro Max. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, it's a 256 gigabytes model, meaning we can sell it for like $900. So about $200 in profit. But anyway, I'm going to take it and drop it off to my repairer now, and we'll pick it up sometime tomorrow. Okay guys, it's a few hours later and absolutely nothing else has happened, which is totally fine, as yesterday gave us a massive head start to this week. So yeah, we're finishing off day 2 with $2,540 and 5 phones in stock. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, what's up? It is now day 3 and we've already organized to go pick up an iPhone 11 with a cracked back for $150. So let's go get that one right now. Okay, there we go. I just got the iPhone 11. As you can see, that back is absolutely destroyed. So I'm going to take this to my repairer to get it fixed. But anyway, on arrival, I was actually able to get the guy down to 120 instead of 150. So yeah, $120 for the iPhone 11, $80 to repair the back. So a $200 iPhone 11, which I'm going to list up for sale for $350, which now makes our total $2,340 with 6 phones in stock. Okay guys, it's about an hour later and we just dropped off the iPhone 11 to the repairer, and we also picked up the iPhone 13 Pro Max that we dropped off yesterday. As you can see, that back is all fixed. It's looking beautiful. So we listed it up for sale at $900. And also guys, we just organized a guy to come pick up our iPhone 12 Pro, and this is a banger sale as he's trading in one of his old phones. Now, let me explain. Okay, so at the start of the video when I said I have another strategy, this is it. So what I've started doing is whenever I list a phone for sale on Facebook Marketplace, I always put in the bottom of the description something along the lines of trade in your current or any old phones you have. I take like new phones, used phones, and damaged phones. And now you may think, well, why do I do that? What's the point of people trading in their phones? Well, it's just another way to get more phones and make more profit. Like this guy's buying my iPhone 12 Pro that I listed for $650, and he messaged me asking, hey, how much of a discount can I get if I traded in my iPhone 8 256GB with no damage? And I said I can do $600 plus the iPhone 8 for the iPhone 12 Pro, and well, he said yes. So basically, I got an iPhone 8 256GB with no damage for $50, which I can easily resell for $200, and he came to me. So this is something so simple yet so effective, and if you haven't already, I highly suggest to implement this strategy into your phone flipping business. And so anyway, he is on his way now, so let's do the trade. Okay, there we go. We just did the trade. As you can see, we got the $600, and most importantly, we got the iPhone 8, and it's in pretty good nick. We've already listed it up for $200, so we're looking at $150 in pure profit simply just by doing a trade-in. So if this strategy is not already implemented into your phone flipping business, do it as soon as possible. But anyway, I'll check in with you guys when something else happens. It's now the night of day number 3 and nothing else really happened today. So just to recap where we are at so far with the challenge this week, our current total is sitting at $2,940. We have 6 phones in stock with an estimated value of $3,700. So we're roughly sitting at $6,640 so far for this week. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, good morning guys. It is now day number 4 and we've already organized 2 amazing pickups for the day so far. The first one is only a 15-minute drive away. It's an iPhone 11 with absolutely no damage for $120. So that is an absolute steal, and we're gonna go get that one right now. Okay, boom, we just got the iPhone 11. As you can see, an absolute banger of a buy. We're gonna list it up for $350, so we're looking at $230 in pure profit. Okay, now it's time for the second pickup of the day. It's another 15-minute drive away, and it's an iPhone 13 Pro with a cracked back for $400, which is also another amazing buy. So let's go get it right now. Okay guys, I forgot to record the last clip of me getting the 13 Pro as I was in such a rush, but we already dropped it off to the repairer to get the back fixed. And also we ended up getting it for $350 instead of $400 as the battery health was only 84%, which isn't terribly low. It's pretty average, but it's still a chance for me to negotiate with the seller. And so yeah, a $350 iPhone 13 Pro with a cracked back, $150 to replace the back, so basically a $500 iPhone 13 Pro, which I'm going to list up for $800 when I get it back from the repairer. And also, I thought to talk about something you guys always ask me about driving distance, and you guys always ask me, how far should I drive for a phone? And to be honest, that's a personal decision. It depends on how busy you are and how much you evaluate the flip in itself. Because I know now, me being busy with YouTube, mentoring my students with phone flipping, and other things I'm busy with too, it's just too difficult for me to drive more than 25 minutes each way just for a phone unless it's minimum $200 profit. But back in the day when I solely did phone flipping, I would for sure drive 30 minutes each way for a phone that would only make me $120 in profit. As I thought about it like this, and I think you guys should think about it like this too, I would drive 60 minutes listening to my favorite music in my car to make $120. That's like getting paid $120 an hour to drive and listen to your favorite music. Like, that's amazing. Like, I bet you can't name a job that is better than that. And well, just to recap, just see what works well and it is worth it for you, as I can say what I would personally do, but that doesn't mean it would make sense for you to do. But yeah, I thought I'll just answer that question for you guys. Alright guys, also when we were dropping off that iPhone 13 Pro to the repairer, we also picked up that iPhone 11 that needed the back replaced, and we've gone and listed it up for $350 as you can see. And we've also organised tonight a guy to come pick up the iPhone 12 Pro Max in about 30 minutes, so we'll check in after that. There we go, we just saw the 12 Pro Max as you can see, and it's getting pretty late on my end, so I don't think there'll be any more buying or selling phones today. So to recap day numero 4, our total is sitting at $3,020 and we have 7 phones in stock, which is the most inventory we've had during this challenge yet. And to be honest, I'm not sure why most of my phones aren't selling currently, as they always sell at these prices, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you have slow buying days, slow selling days. It kind of just is what it is. But nonetheless, I'm not going to drop the price of the phone. I don't usually drop prices until it's been 5 days, and even so, I only drop the price by like $20. But anyway, that's the end of day numero 4. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Also guys, one more thing. I'll have a video that covers exactly how I make $15,000 every single month from phone flipping, and if you want to watch it, it's the very first link in the top of the YouTube description. But yeah, make sure to check it out, and I'll see you guys in day 5. Alright, this is a bit awkward. It's about 24 hours later. It's the end of day 5 and absolutely nothing has happened. It's a bit ironic how last night I was saying some days are slow selling days, some days are slow buying days. Well, today was slow for both. But of course, it is what it is. We'll get back to it tomorrow, and we are approaching the weekend, which means the market should be better, so I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, good morning. It is day number 6, and I'm pretty stoked, as you can probably tell, because we've already organised 3 phones to be sold today. This morning, a person is coming for an iPhone 13, and then this afternoon, a person is coming for the 13 Pro Max, and a person is coming for an iPhone 11. So that is amazing, and we'll check in once the iPhone 13 is sold. Okay, boom, we just sold the iPhone 13 for $650, as you can see, which now makes our total $3,670. And also, we just organised to go pick up an iPhone 11 with absolutely no damage for $200, so let's go get that one right now. Okay, boom, we just got the iPhone 11, as you can see, and apart from the few scratches on the front, it is in pretty good condition, and our total now stands at $3,470. And well, let's get home and list this iPhone 11 up for $350. Okay, boom, we just listed up the iPhone 11 for $350, as you can see, and now the person for one of the iPhone 11s should be here any minute now, and also the person for the iPhone 13 Pro Max should be here in the next hour or so. So I'll check in after that. There we go, just sold both, as you can see by all the moolah, which now leaves our total at $4,720 with 5 phones in stock with an estimated value of $2,600. But anyway, that's the end of today, day number 6. Yeah, never mind, I lied. Day 6 is not over yet, as we just had a person message us to come buy the iPhone 8, as you can see, so that's pretty good. Okay, we just sold the iPhone 8 for $200, and well, that was pretty convenient, and now our new total for day 6 is $4,920. And well, for real this time, I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 7, the last day of this week. Okay guys, it is now day 7, the last day of week number 3, and we're off to a slow start. It's already lunchtime and we have no new buys yet. But we have organised 2 people to come buy phones, one for the iPhone 13 Pro Max and one for the iPhone 13 Pro. And the person for the iPhone 13 Pro Max is on their way right now, so check in then. There we go, just sold the 13 Pro Max, as you can see, which now makes our total $5,820. The person for the 13 Pro is coming this afternoon, so we'll check in then, or potentially check in if we find a phone for us to flip. Okay guys, it's a little later and we just organised to go pick up an iPhone 13 256GB for $550. It's not an amazing buy, it's only got about $130 profit in it, but it's still worth it as it's bringing us closer to beating this challenge. But anyway, let's go get it. Okay, boom, we just got it, and this is in like mint condition. There's no scratches, no nothing. The screen's spotless, and it's got 89% battery health. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but yeah, that is amazing. And now our total stands at $5,270, and well, let's get home and list this one up for sale. Okay, there we go. The iPhone 13 has been listed up for sale at $680, and also the person for the iPhone 13 Pro is on their way now, and we also have another person coming to pick up one of the iPhone 11s. Okay, boom, we just sold the both of them, as you can see, which now makes our total $6,420, and we have two phones in stock with a projected value of $1,030, which makes our total roughly $7,450. And well, that's the end of week number 3, and I'll see you guys in the next one.